Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen if you're new to the channel, and if you are an oldie, I just want to say welcome back. I know a long time no see, but your girl is back. It's summertime, your girl been having fun. But I figured I owe you guys a video. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did a video about an Uber, my experience with an Uber driver. So I was like, I still have some stuff to talk about, but I'm gonna wait till the investigation and everything is complete. It's been long complete, but your girl just been busy having fun. But I was like, I thought about it the other day, so I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and give you guys this long awaited video. So let's go ahead and get started. I know you clicked on this video because you're nosy. Yes, I used to be nosy. I used to watch videos like this because I used to pray for something like this to happen to me. But like when it happened, I was like, oh no, I actually want my bag. So if you are totally lost, what I'm talking about is how I got paid thousands of dollars by Delta Airline. I know you guys are like, oh my god, I wish this could happen to me. I used to be like that too, but when it actually did happen, I was like, your girl was praying for her bag. Actually, I was like, you know what, F the thousands of dollars, I need my bag. You know how sometimes you just like, there are just some stuff that money can replace. You just want that particular item, like, but mind you, I got paid good, so like I really didn't care about the other stuff, but like there are just some stuff I just wanted my exact stuff. But let's go ahead and jump right into the video. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you go watch my Uber experience video. I think you have an idea as to what exactly I will be talking about in this video, but if not, let me just go ahead and explain for those who already know what I'm talking about. So this is what happened. So I took a week-long vacation. So I traveled to a couple of states. So within this week-long vacation, I did travel to San Antonio for a friend's birthday. So when I got to San Antonio, we did travel to Austin. That's where we celebrated her birthday. So from Austin, I did went to Maine. So from Maine, I went to Chicago before I came back home. It was a great vacation. Oh, you're gonna have fun. But the beginning was rough. Why was it rough, you may ask? So first stop first. So the first flight was to go to San Antonio, and it wasn't a direct flight. So at the airport, I got to the airport on time and everything, but there was a delay at the airport. Okay, I didn't want to, like, you know, because when I travel like within states, I don't check in no bags unless I'm traveling international or something. I don't check in. I always just have my carry-on bag. So I had no bag to check in. I had my carry-on bag with me and stuff like that. Went through the CSA, got to the gate. It was time to boarding. There was a delay. We had a delay. There was some malfunction and stuff like that. So we had a delay. So you know how sometimes the plane is kind of like small, and they say, oh please, we just want you to check in your bag at the gate, and you pick it back up, like maybe at the gate or something, or you pick it up at your destination. So mind you, I have a carry-on bag, so I wasn't supposed to check in my bag. But they were like, oh, I'm sorry, the plane is like small, so we'll need you to check in this bag. This is at the gate. So I was like, I really don't want to check in my bag because I know the content of my bag, you know. But they were like, you know, oh, the pet bin or whatever is small, I don't know if it's gonna fit and stuff like that, blah blah blah. So I went ahead and checked in the bag. Mind you, there was a delay, and I had the flight wasn't direct. So meaning I was gonna miss my transit plane, the plane I had to take from my next stop to my final destination. So, and just like I expected, I missed my connecting flight. Yeah, I missed my connecting flight. So my bag had already gone through. So my bag made it to San Antonio at my expected time, but because I didn't get to the plane I was supposed to get to at my transit area, the bag got there before me. And guess what happened? Ta-da! You already know. I don't know what happened. I don't know if somebody mistaken my bag for theirs or whatever, but when I got to San Antonio, the bag was nowhere to be found. So I was so surprised. I was like, what is going on? And in my bag, like, this is not happening. Like, all my outfits were late because I was about to slay for this 1 week long vacation. But unfortunately, it was a crazy 1 week. It was so hard for me. I was like so frustrated. So I went to the Delta office or whatever at the San Antonio airport. I told them I was the baggage claim area or something, the office right there. So I told them, I was like, so I just got here but I can't find my bag. So they went to the room where they have all this lost and found baggage or whatever. No, my bag was nowhere to be found. So they checked to see when last the bag was scanned. The bag was last scanned on the belt at the time I was supposed to get to San Antonio, which I didn't because obviously there was a delay. So which means they said the bag made it to the belt. Someone must have picked it up. So I was like, that is fine. So I just went to my friend came and got me from the airport. So we went home, and when we no bag, I had nothing. I had basically nothing. I was like, so what am I, how, like, I was just so frustrated. It was even so hard for me to celebrate her birthday, but we had to make it fun regardless. I'm not gonna let this dull moment spoil my week-long vacation. So we quickly went to the mall. I picked up a few stuff. If you know me, I really don't shop for, and like, I hate to shop for an occasion. Like, let's say I have an occasion to attend tomorrow and I'll need to go to the mall today. I don't shop that way. I just buy anytime I go to the mall or see any nice things. I just buy, and if I have an occasion coming up, I just pick what I have in my closet. Because if I do that, if I shop that way for an occasion, trust me, 98% of the time I'm not gonna like the stuff after that. So I always love to take my time to shop. I always try to take my time. I just don't rush into getting things. But again, I was so frustrated. I didn't have anything to wear. So we went to the mall. I picked up a few makeup items. Picked up, I think, 1 or 2 outfits. And thank God, I picked up 1 sandals as well. And thank God we wear the same size. So she had bought this cute pair of sandals. So I just like, she was like, you can have this. And she had a white dress, so she was like, you can have this. But I didn't end up wearing the white dress. I don't think I did. No, I didn't, because I had gotten another clothes. So I was like, no, don't worry, I'm good. So I picked up a few stuff. Meanwhile, while we got to Austin, because we had to leave that same day to Austin to go celebrate, have fun, because it was about to be a lead weekend. So we went to Austin. I was still calling Delta Airline baggage claim and all whatnot, like, oh, have you seen my bag? I'm calling in regards to my bag, stuff like that. It is not fun, but you just gotta do what you gotta do. So I had this nice police officer working with me. She was like, Karen, don't worry, I'm gonna look into this for you, and if we find anything, I'm gonna give you a call. So he asked for my cell phone number and everything. I gave that to him. So he was like, we were communicating back and forth like for like a couple of days during this whole investigation. So but I had just 2 days to spend in Texas. I think, yeah, just 2 days, because from Texas I had to fly go to Maine. So 2 days went by, no trace for my bag. So I was like, okay. So I went to Maine. I traveled to Maine. So when I got to Maine, the police officer called me. He was like, Karen, will you be able to come to the airport to like look at the security camera footage to see if you can identify your bag and maybe somebody picked it up and stuff like that? I was like, the only thing is, I don't live in San Antonio. I just came there for something and I'm no longer in San Antonio. So he was like, so maybe we're gonna send you the whole footage to your email. I was like, that works. If you guys can do that, if it's allowed, you guys can do that, that is fine. So that was our conversation. So the next thing that happened was he called me a couple of days later. He was like, I don't know if you know, but we were doing an investigation it's like they saw somebody leaving the airport, I guess. So they picked up like the tag number for this car. So because I had like given them a description of my carry-on bag, so I feel like they saw somebody like with that matches my description holding that bag. But he said, so we were doing, I don't know if you're aware, but we were doing this investigation with this car that we saw, blah blah blah, but it ended up not being your bag and stuff like that. I was like, oh, I had no idea, but that is fine, thank you so much, and stuff like that. I was like, okay, that is fine. So with Delta Airline, I don't know about the other airlines, but they give you a thing. It has to be, is it how many days or how many hours for you to file a claim for your lost item. So I waited those days, I think 5 days or something. So I waited those days. So I called Delta Airline. They say, okay, you can go ahead and put in your claim. So I did that. So in order for you to file your claim, you have to identify all the items that were in your bag, and you know, if you have receipts, you can provide all the receipts and stuff like that. So I went ahead and did all that, and within a couple of days they had someone assigned to my case. So the person called me, we went over the stuff. So she was like, I'm sorry, can you resend this particular receipt because it wasn't that clear? I was like, no problem, your girl got all her receipts, you know, your girl got all her receipts. That's why I love all this like luxury shopping and stuff like that, because you know what, if you lose a receipt, you can just call the store, ask the store to mail you your receipt and stuff like that. But good thing is I always keep my receipt regardless. I always have a receipt, because just in case I want to resell something. So because if I want to get like a luxury item, like a used luxury item, I always love when it comes with like receipt and the original box and stuff like that. So I always tend to keep all those. But regardless, if you tend to lose it because things happen, you can always call the store, they'll mail you another receipt. So I have my receipt with me, so I just quickly scan the receipt, send it to them, and I think within 2 business days or something, 2 or 3 business days, she called back. We went over the stuff. She was like, oh, I'm sorry about your stuff and thing like that. And she was like, so this is what we're gonna be doing, blah blah blah. We went over everything. She was like, you're gonna be receiving your check within, I think, is it 10 business days? They always say like 10 business days, but you know that thing comes in like 3-4 business days. So within those days, yo, I was smiling with what I saw. It's not like I was surprised, because we had already talked about it, you know, over the phone, and came to an agreement. So I was like, yeah. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, oh well, I just need to like come to terms that I'm not gonna find my bag, and I just need to replace the stuff if I want to. But if I feel like replacing. But so that is exactly what happened. They paid me a couple of thousands of dollars for my lost luggage. I don't know, I used to see videos like this and always wish and pray something like this happened to me, but trust me, when it actually happened, I wasn't pleased. I was like, I need my bag, yo, my bag. I was prepared to sleep throughout that week. When I went to Maine, I had no outfit to wear. I was just wearing my husband's shorts, anywhere. Like, it was just crazy. I don't know if you remember, but like, if you remember, well, follow me on Snapchat during that period. That is exactly what I was wearing. I didn't care about nothing. I was just looking at her mess. But like, your girl's still fine though. Yes guys, so that is the time when I got paid thousands of dollars, because Delta Airline, I don't know, mishandled my bag, and you got paid shmoney, a lot of shmoney. Don't come for me, because all that money is gone. It didn't just happen. It happened like 2 months ago. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button.